defenses, the most in a single exhibition Kazarian, relinquishing the exhibition title to exercise options those titles against Impact legends such as Rob Van Dam, and he also is becoming the new X Division champion at Overdrive.
Now I'm back to claim my throne, return of the king.
Set for one fall, introducing first from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Former member of Honor No More and PCO, Eddie Edwards on his eyes on the X Division Championship in this tournament.
That's right, and that takes him through the X Division title tournament here. No matchup.
His opponent from Montreal, Quebec.
For Mike Bailey, going through this entire tournament to get back, PJ Black, who advanced with a victory against Yuya, moving on. So looking elsewhere within the bracket, King is going to take on Trey Miguel, who defeated Alan Angel.
Talent from all over the world coming to compete for this champion, for his world title opportunity at Overdrive against Josh Allen.
Friday, November 18th, live on Impact Plus Fight TV and YouTube file. We hope you join us the following Saturday, November.
Dirty-ass foot.
Like the tradition of professional wrestling for when a champion loses their championship, they're in cash-in option C. But I'll give credit to Bailey. No complaint.
Shoulders down. Both these men putting in work right now here. Kenny King.
Guys think alike. Just for a moment.
Kenny King doesn't respect anybody.
Well, no, let's not him against Kenny King. Kenny King thinks to some friends.
Kenny King cheats and nearly win the X Division Championship. But ultimately was
moment held that X Division Championship in his hand until, like you said,
some big-time matchups still to come here tonight on Access TV. A first-time champions with some bad blood from the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match at Bound for Glory and Bullet Club, and also still to come in our main event. Team partner, the Impact World Champion, Josh Alexander. That also, look at Speedball here trying to tie up Kenny King.
Dead center of the ring.
And Kenny King.
Two were just brawling out on the floor before spilling back into the ring. Right here in the ring to advance in this tournament as Bailey on
face first into the top turnbuckle.
Saw that opening, that big 1-2 punch with that spine buster. And now just tossing.
Directed at Mike Bailey.
Himself wanting to do damage here. And now the King, two-time X Division champ.
And Kenny King rolls in. Kenny King could be content to take a count-out victory in advance. Count of 6 for Bailey. Off the suplex. Is this going to be it for Bailey in this tournament? Count of 9. Bailey beats it.
And hey.
And Bailey wants to
target on the leg, on the back of Mike Bailey here.
Oh, Bailey. Oh, face first. And a single leg Boston.
Pressure, damage on the leg of Mike Bailey out here on the floor.
K-I-N-G.
Here in his hometown, no. Doherty on those kicks, on the athleticism.
Oh,
Bailey.
Ambidexterity, if you will. Connect. All the kicks from Bailey.
Fighting through the... And you see that X Division Championship.
Shoulders down. Bailey kicks out, still alive in this tournament.
Who once again deposits Mike Breakaway here.
Oh, no, not this. Oh!
Great wherewithal from Mike Bailey here.
To the face. And now look at Bailey.
Putting everything on the line. Take another look. Incredible for the X Division Championship.
Meanwhile, back inside, missed with Bailey. Nearly had King. Shoulders down on Bailey. Kick out.
Boston Crab.
Beautiful job there, but... And Kenny King
drag him away from that rope, but Bailey.
Shoulders down. Oh, and Bailey got King.
Bailey almost out of nowhere.
PJ Black in the semifinal.
Everyone has been in your ear about WrestleDom and their retirement match.
And guess what? They didn't retire. How about that?
Of course not. But let me tell you, you cannot trust this man. I know everyone's telling you the same thing. Backdoor, he's gonna politic, he's gonna get his way. What?
Yeah.
All right?
Just say it.
Think about it.
The pale horse. And isn't to them over the fourth part of the earth. to Kill with Spat Wrestling presents Hard to Kill. Tickets are on sale now.
Oh, hey guys, did you get a copy?
No.
Right there.
Hey, what's up?
Did you get a copy? Here, look.
Are
With
you
the
serious?
Knockouts World Championship.
No, Giselle. You know what this is?
Your selfishness is the reason the influence broke up. And Chelsea, you know,
We're breaking up with you!
you know what, Chelsea? We're hiring Mickey James, and you're gonna do it next week.
But she started with Mickey James.
Of course, the Impact Wrestling Micro Brawlers are on sale now, featuring Rude. You can get them all now at shopimpact.com. But right
Hannibal is, right? It is a human being who is willing to eat steals for so long now. Just absolutely
it seems, and Steels happy to
Last week, Savannah, we want to know who wants to be.
Opponent, accompanied by the Death Dolls, one half of the Knockouts World.
Well, Tom, I guess this main course isn't about mimosas, maybe?
It's like a Vegas buffet. It never with Savannah Evans, two of the powerhouses of against Bex and Giselle Shaw. But this could be a good opportunity to rebound.
The manifestation of Jessica has had a hell of a run here since Pop, but I don't know. She's going one-on-one with the Cannibal.
Thanks, tune into Access TV to watch the hit shows, the top 10 revealed, and TV. Oh, I think Jessica would love an 80s party.
This matchup a party, but I'll tell you, Savannah Evans is going to just try to...
And now Jessica rushes in. And Jessica's
trying to bring the party everywhere she goes.
After Thanksgiving, Friday, November 25th. Step back in time. It's okay, decade of mayhem. At ImpactWrestling.com to get tickets.
Just fight out of the grasp here. Gets... A little bit of back and forth at the beginning, but this is...
Great chance for Jessica and the Death Dolls to get back on track.
After it dolls, it has been turned around.
There was Jessica. Evans took advantage a moment. And Jessica's in a bad spot. Oh, we are back here in trouble here against Tasha Steele's heavy hitter.
Having a good time, trying to party it up here in Vegas. Found the opening and leveled one of the
Adults. Steele's had the match. Oh, so much cover and a kick out by Jessica. Drop. Here's the cover. Shoulders down and a kick out.
That's exact.
Of course, Tasha Steele's former Knockouts World Champion buries that shoulder right into the midsection of Jessica. Shoulder first into the steel post. Critical miss there for Evans. Big swing. Oh, and a German.
Evans wrapped up there. Big open loop.
Powerhouses of the Knockouts division going at it here in Las Vegas.
Badass there. But Savannah Evans is the only one who can take a bite. Savannah Evans. Serve up Jessica.
Trying to fire herself back up here in this matchup. Oh, and Evans as Jessica.
Oh, a flurry of strikes there. She's all about the pain. Area of headbutt.
Oh, there's a big one like a torpedo.
And now what is Jessica going to have to do to put this one away?
To end Savannah Evans in this match.
Now looking. Will being sick be enough?
The splash off the ropes. Savannah Evans. Wait a minute. Tasha Steele's up on it. A nice Rosemary spear to Tasha.
Going on in the ring.
Oh, and a big boot by it.
Looking to hook up. Full Nelson.
Savannah Evans just pinned Hannibal. Feast.
Took advantage there.
Division. Right now, we turn our attention to the Impact.
Cage is being surrounded by aces and eights. Haynes ready to fight off the aces and eights yet again like they did earlier. I just got goosebumps! Yeah! Yes! Yes! Looks absolutely heartbroken. What the hell have we witnessed? Sickening is what it is. It's disgusting.
Oh, what you can find behind the scenes. While walking, tempting. Something new.
Sandra.
Fresh.
Killer Kelly on the press. Desert earlier on tonight issuing a challenge, a threat to pair. Did he say he was going to bury PCO alive?
You're desperate. You rise. Just begun. Impact Wrestling presents Overdrive.
I am sick and tired. How many more people do I have to beat? How many former world champions beaten Jay White? I have beaten Chris Sabin. Bully Ray finds a way to politic his way into Collier. Hell, even Bobby Fish, not even here for 5 minutes. I'm done waiting for my spot in line. I am going to take Bag'em and Mayhem for all.
Overdrive, you're gonna have 2 titles because we're gonna be the next Impact Wrestling Tag Team.
More like the dead weight. Great. I think when we're done with them, Heath can forget about him. See ya. Lose his number. That's right.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I know about the tag team titles, but who's going to show some concern? Why am I talking to you? I'm sorry. The Yuri I can be.
Come on! Come on!
Easy.
You ruined everything! And now, no, PCO, no! I told you! You ruined everything!
You're here.
So happy to be back. Seriously.
Yeah.
And I see you have a match.
To be honest, it was Chelsea who was the catalyst in all of this. If it wasn't for her being now, so I need to have this match. I need to beat her. Not only just a shot.
I know. Wild versus Mickie James.
I can't wait.
Had these parallel.
Just have to get through Chelsea first, and then we're gonna get that match.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just on your own merit.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm very familiar with her work. However, okay.
We'll see you on the other side.
Thank you.
I hope.
Full respect there, but you want to talk about ships passing in the night? We're sick.
Contest set for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, here you see Eric Young, the leader of Violent by Design. Edwards and PCO, my God.
I don't even know how to put that into words. Eddie Edwards ended it all right.
And someone else trying to send messages everywhere he goes. I need to be in with Impact Wrestling. Having us, literally having our...
Regarding the events of the Call Your Shot Gauntlet at Bound for Glory.
His opponent from a compound somewhere.
It was at Bound for Glory in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. That's because of the events within that matchup, as Diener and company to get involved and help Young eliminate Callahan. Young has wanted to get back to the Impact World Championship. this
family of his violence by design. I mean, if there's any other team.
Oh, and right off the bell.
And this thing is starting out violent in a way.
Callahan and Young, who've been enormous contributors to Impact Wrestling over the...
Again, you're talking about two people who appreciate the perfect poetic matchup between these two.
And into the steel post.
And that can very easily break a
and rolls back inside, resets the 10 count, opts for more punishment. His Greater Fort Lauderdale, Florida area at the Charles Dodge Center in December as ImpactWrestling.com for the final Impact events of 2022.
Most restraint he can, trying to give Eric Young a chance.
Callahan, it would have been a disqualification win for Callahan.
It's the chest of Eric Young. It's the sick and
now Sammy thinking about a soup.
And Callahan.
Fear of Young.
Between both of them, and now Callahan looking for his own pile driver.
Sir Callahan, the official had been run off by Callahan.
In that moment, at least, kind of made his own bed. Got so in the
machine. Now what, Death Machine?
Back in the ring. And Callahan left alone on the
go to Young, slides back inside, makes a 10 count, and now who recently has withstood a brutal rivalry involving Moose. And is it time for the pile driver?
Callahan. The Death Machine himself.
Once again, went for the pile.
Callahan. Like the scenarios, the most vicious and violent encounters. And it's Callahan just inviting more of it. Bring it on.
Oh.
Now, back.
Ripping at the head, the face of Young. Young trying to
make his message perfectly clear. Young going up top. Oh! From time to time, but the moonsault busted a new trick out of
Young.
Clubbing blows from the Death Machine. The leader of VBD on notice.
It's right around us. It's more than designed.
Good God, how many are there?
This army of violence.
And then swarming in from this army clad in yellow.
It's Alan Angels.
Again, recently competing for the X Division. Half of Eric Young.
Oh my God!
On Angels. What is this new era of shot?
And the designer, Eric Young. This is violent by design.
Challenges. Glory, for the journey has only just begun. In fight.
Executive stylist and content creator. Giselle wanted me to capture.
You can tell Giselle that if she wants to try, I can definitely make that happen. You just make sure you're there to capture it.
In the juggernaut.
Gentlemen, the following contest set for one fall. Introducing first.
Understands what he's done, getting involved in Bullet Club business and all
cared about sticking his nose in anybody's business or making. That's why he calls himself a wrestling god. But he's gonna have to answer for some.
His opponent, representing Bullet Club.
Last week in a matchup between Chris Bay and Tommy Dreamer, it was Moose being the one to lay out Ace Austin a number of weeks ago before a matchup between. He swiped Bay off his feet, but Chris Bay
hanging over Bully Ray, his reputation preceding him here. With these lovely things called TV cameras, so we have a little bit of evidence.
But Moose presentation of Invicta FC 50 from Real Works in Denver, Colorado. Carlino Bocha, Gloria DePaula, and Indiana Silva. Finds November 16th live here on Access TV.
Moose wrestling God in the opening seconds here.
A little bit frustrated early on here, and Austin gets the better of him.
His opportunity to get back to the Impact World title, no doubt.
Oh my God! Stairs. Austin's in a bad way. We're back here in Impact Wrestling and Access TV. First time ever matchup.
That Moose caught Ace Austin out of the air and then shot ever since.
Austin one-on-one here with Moose.
Sweet, like many of us have.
Moose and Austin were jaw-jacking back and down, got in the face of Bully Ray. Frankly, Moose has said very recently, I wouldn't tell you that I'd done it. I just have gone ahead and done it anyway.
On Bully Ray calling him a scumbag because he said scumbag.
And everybody's pointing towards sowing that distrust amongst the current Impact Club, and it's all Moose here so far here in this matchup.
Right now, it has been all Moose. A little knocking had to get out of there, and now he unloads on Moose.
And look
not on that kind of level, but
now Austin up on the shoulders. Snake eyes in it.
And now just turning it up, just putting on. He knows the advantage he has right now, and he is more than happy.
Moose just taking his time here against the three-time for the first Impact Wrestling events of 2023, the fourth annual. This is a fallout from Hard to Kill for all Impact events for January.
Oh! Okay, Austin up. Once again, this flurry on the rest. Enough.
Oh!
They're taking advantage.
On the
that double stomp came with some extra authority on it. As they clipping him upside the jaw with that kick you heard.
The fold. Caught.
Ace Austin looking for his best.
Remember who you are.
And now in kind.
A kick right to the face. Ace Austin not going to give up. Shoulder right to the midsection. Oh, to the side of the head.
Get hit.
Oh my God. Whoa! Jesus! Bully Ray.
We know the issues, Bully Ray. I'll show you how to be a scumbag, Bully. As he looks a lot.
Fair. Oh, and Moose missed with Austin. Cover. Austin's being himself to Ace Austin, and in the process, costing Ace Austin scored Bully Ray.
Well, it is
an eye on. Speaking of which, you're going to want to keep your eyes on next week's action. The final action is Trey Miguel battles Mike Bailey. Remember, the new exhibition.
Ryan Myers defends the title against Joe Hendry.
I'm excited for that.
Hello.
I'm not sure if you guys got a copy of this.
Oh my God, this is great.
Hello. Keep it.
Tommy's got a little look into the future.
He challenged the juggernaut Jordan Grace for the Knockouts World Champion.
Line. It's James versus Chelsea Green.
It's Overdrive on Friday, November 18th. We'll see Heat and
Death Dolls will defend the Knockouts World Tag Team titles against
2C and will challenge Josh Alexander for the Impact World title.
Declaration of Power continues as Tama Tonga challenges G1 tournament.
And speak our main event.
Test is scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number one, Rapaziero, Kyle Fletcher. They are Austin.
But it was last week they issued a challenge. They said they wanted to do this matchup. Frankie Kazarian, the number one open. Today, they're going to have a work cut out for him, however.
Their opponents first from Yucca Valley, California.
come overdrive. But they are 2-2. That will give them a victory against one of the hottest tag teams in the world. It will be no easy feat for Kazarian and his partner, the Walking Weapon.
Against this man.
The Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander.
World title reign of all time. Can Kazarian drive? We're going to find out next. This is our main event. It's Frankie Kazarian and the Impact World Champion.
And this will be a great test because on the surface, Josh Alexander and Frankie Kazarian should be a superman around the world. But in the back of their minds,
tomorrow, live in Louisville, Kentucky on Friday, November 18th, will challenge Josh Alexander for the Impact World Championship. Wheeling.com for both these events. 7 tag team titles between Impact, Ring of Honor, and AEW.
The resumes speak for themselves. But they can say it, they drive. But that tension is always in the background in the entire world of professional wrestling and Aussie Open right now.
And Josh Alexander, as I mentioned before the break, is on a hell of a since Johnny Impact in 2018. He's now only behind.
And some rarefied air for the Walking Weapon, you know, champion of all time. And he's doing a good job of it right now.
Josh Alexander, here's the cover. Kazarian to get the win here in a kick out. One in Alexander are here at ringside. Kazarian's wife, Tracy of Alexander, cover and a kick out by Aussie Open. There you can see the...
With their family on the same side of the ring.
By Fletcher.
Just a little different. Come overdrive in Louisville.
As of Josh Alexander, their families have supported them every step of the way. This is
just time. One of these men grabbed the microphone to say something to one of the many crowd.
Oh, there's a big reason why Kazarian said he exercised options in his crawl, eating at the pit of his stomach, that he couldn't look at Tracy and Rebel.
In the hand, worth 2 in the bush.
Only 3 of 6 men have successfully exercised.
The current world champion himself, the Walking Weapon.
Oh. Inside the ring, Kyle Fletcher is really this. You're trying to show your partner what you're capable of, right?
I mean, you're trying to show your partner and your opponent, your future opponent, what you can do. That cohesion comes into play. And Aussie Open is, I gotta imagine,
the championship success for Kazarian and Alexander is there. But Alexander and Kazarian are down. Aussie Open is turned. And we are back here in Impact. We're being Josh Alexander trying to fight back against Aussie Open and a kick.
Using each other as weapons on the floor.
Alexander and Kazarian have backed each other up at different intervals over the last few. Open put out a challenge that they wanted to face one of the best tag teams possible. And it
was Kazarian who had said, I'm not looking for any partners. I have all the ring like that. So that's got to still be in the back of the mind of Kazarian and control the world champion. Holding on to him, keeping constant control of that wrist. Never let your opponent go, especially in a tag team scenario.
Training at 15. Here's the cover. Alexander to put him away in a kick. Oh,
and there
trying to
you
get
go.
the Kaz. Trying to...
The champ.
Oh, just paintbrush Kazarian there. Hardest part of the ring. The official was kicked out by Alexander.
That was a beautiful manipulation, distraction, and take advantage. Full force.
That one.
But will it be enough?
Rebel, Jen and Jen cheering on Alexander and Kazarian in this manner. Ducks underneath and makes the tag to his #1 contender. Come on.
Rebel that he is. Looking to take out both members.
Now with both members of Aussie Open here.
As the freshman and you talked about earlier, it's Kazarian's opportunity to show Alexander exactly what he's...
Kazarian measuring Fletcher. Is it time for the chicken wing?
For Aussie Open.
Tag. Davis is legal. Davis did a... And a kick by Fletcher. Great setup by Davis.
And
by Frankie Kazarian.
Somehow Kazarian...
What a sequence in this matchup. Now look at this Kazarian.
It's his turn to fight both members of Aussie Open.
And they can't do it.
Some bone on bone forearm collision over the past few months has ensued.
Alex.
Beautiful cohesive teamwork.
David. Powerbomb. Shoulders down on Davis and a kick out.
Powerbomb on someone like Mark Davis.
And now center.
And this double team barrage from Aussie Open continues.
One coming out of the mouth of Josh Alexander. On his attack, protecting Alexander.
Stepping in to save your tag team partner.
By Fletcher.
Leaves himself open for that one.
Whoa! Free.
But now, looking to put the world champion
A weapon. And Kazarian.
as in all his tag team championship experience paying dividends.
On another shot at Kazarian. Oh, and a straight one. And a tag man. Now Alexander gets Kazarian.
Work here, perhaps, from the future opponents.
Oh, Alexander with a crossbow to the back of Alexander. Tosses Fletcher to Kazarian.
Resilience there from Kyle Fletcher. But what an awesome series of Kazarian looking for that chicken wing once again.
Center of the ring, Fletcher able to. The official didn't see Davis's involvement. Cover. Fletcher's
out on his feet there for a second. Alexander making the save once again. But Aussie Open trying to. Now locking in a submission of his own.
Double submission.
Great maneuver there from Fletcher. Using Alexander.
Attempt by Kazarian and Alexander. Fletcher
in the ring together here.
Alexander and Cassandra goes after the big man. Oh. On the outside, go Alexander and Fletcher. Oh, look at this. Oh, the cutters. Kaz legal. Cassandra
and surprisingly cohesive. And Great Darian has his hands on.